Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Cranky Gun Reviews. Today I'm out here on the rifle range with a bunch of my pistols. I have all of my 22 pistols with me today. Some days you just need to slow down, take things a little bit more fun, and just plink with your 22 pistols. I'm going to take a moment just to warn everybody, this is going to be a pretty long video, so stay tuned. So no long range shooting today, not really any real accuracy testing, but I do have all my 22s out here and I have some fun targets set up down at about 10-15 yards and out at 25 yards. So let me show you what I brought today. So for today's video, I have the Ruger LCP II in 22 long rifle, the Ruger SR22P, which was the first pistol I ever bought, my Ruger Wrangler in 22 long rifle, which is the bronze finish and it has those nice Altamount grips on it. I have my Smith & Wesson model 617 here, which is always a fan favorite. I have my Smith & Wesson Victory 22. And I have my Beretta 92FS with the 22 conversion kit in it. So it's basically the barrel, the slide, the magazines all get switched out to 22. I got a whole bunch of magazines and a whole bunch of ammo, so let's get set up and have some fun. For my targets, I got a whole bunch of small stuff set up out there, a whole bunch of clays, some paint cans, and a steel target set up at 25 yards. So let's have some fun. All right, starting off today with the Smith & Wesson Victory 22. This is a target pistol. It has very nice fiber optic adjustable sights on it, 10-round magazine, and people say it looks like a space pistol. I really love the way this looks. Kind of like the same as the Ruger Mark II and Mark III pistols and how it's designed. Pretty simple takedown. Let's go ahead, see if I can hit those 3 paint cans over there with this particular pistol. I'm betting I can, but let's see. Well, as far as shooting paint cans goes, that was a little bit anticlimactic. I'm going to go ahead and clean those up, and then let's take some shots at those clay pigeons out there. I'll be right back. Beretta model 92FS with a 22 LR conversion kit, and I'm shooting some Aguila pistol match ammo. It is a 40 grain lead round nose. It's only 925 feet per second, so I have no idea if it's even going to cycle this. But let's go ahead and find out. This gun never disappoints. I'm shooting at a target that's about 6 yards away, and I'm going to try to do some groups with each one of these pistols, starting off, of course, with the Ruger Wrangler single action revolver. Let's see how I can do here. Not very good. All right. Moving on next to the Smith & Wesson Model 617. Middle target on the top, and let's see if I can do any better with this guy. At this point, I was starting to get cold. My hands were cold. I was getting cold. And, you know, whatever other excuse I can use to say why I wasn't shooting well. All right, moving on to the Victory 22. So I can shoot the Victory very well, but the problem is when I'm switching from a revolver to the Victory, it has very different sights. And with the very light trigger on the Victory, I tend to shoot really fast and not take my time like I do with a revolver. The Beretta 92 FS with a 22 conversion kit. Bottom left. Not very good. Not very good. The Ruger SR22P. And the Ruger LCP II. See how we did. So here's my grouping. That's the Ruger Wrangler. I only had 4 on paper. For some reason, I think one went low and one went high. I'm not really the best with that one yet. I haven't shot it a whole lot. That was the 617, not really a bad group. That was the Victory 22. That was the Beretta 92 FS. That was the SR22P, and that was the LCP II. Not really the best groups on some of these. You know, I had a couple of flyers, actually. I mean, the group with the Beretta is terrible, but I mean, that's a 6-inch target at about 21 feet. So it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not a target shooter. I've said this many times before, but I was a little bit disappointed with the Ruger Wrangler. I'm going to go ahead and put some more in that and take another few shots with that guy. That group's probably the best one out of all of them with the 617. ironically, I think I had one outside. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I had one off the paper. That was with the Victory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Beretta. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I must have missed one with the Beretta. That was probably high. SR22P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I know I missed 2 on that one because I had a stutter. One of the rounds didn't go off. When I pulled it the second time, it went off, and then I just fired the last 2 off paper. And then the LCP II, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's probably the 10th one. So I had one off paper, but my hands are really starting to get cold. I might have to revert to the old, the Kyle Rittenhouse blue gloves. You know, people ask me all the time, why do I shoot with these things? It's for days like today. It's 40 or 35 degrees outside and metal is cold. So I wear these just to keep my hands warm. All right, so this is the Beretta. All right, it's getting to a point, it's too cold for me to shoot, but I want to do one last thing. Winchester white box, 555 rounds. This is the Super X, 1280 feet per second, 36 grain hollow point. This is the same stuff that I've complained several times that it's really crummy ammo. I had people tell me it was too cold. I don't really buy that. I've shot ammo in 0-degree weather on a range before, 22, and I've never had an issue with it. So what I've done is loaded up a whole ton of ammo into all my guns and all my magazines. So I have probably, I don't know, 160 or so rounds loaded up here, and I'm going to go ahead and just rapid fire through all of these and see how many failures I have. Starting out with the 617. Wrangler. Go. SR22. With the SR22, it seemed to not be powerful enough to eject the rounds and pick up another one, so I had to keep racking the slide, but they did all eventually go off. LCP II, which hated that ammo. Well, that's going to wrap it up for me today. It's getting really cold, the sun's going down, and I can't shoot after dusk, so I need to get everything cleaned up before I leave. That was a little bit better than I expected, to be honest. The SR22 didn't necessarily like that stuff. I had a few rounds that it didn't want to, basically didn't have enough power to kick the slide back and reload another round, which is really weird because I can shoot Federal Auto Match, which is only 1050. This stuff's supposed to be 13 or 1280, so it should have enough power to kick it back, but was having some issues cycling the slide on the SR22. Like normal, the LCP II just does not like that ammo. I had fewer problems with all the other guns. The LCP II just hates Winchester white box. I don't think the ammo is necessarily that bad because it ran pretty well in just about everything. I had one magazine with my Victory. It was actually the magazine follower was sticky. Like, I don't know if it had oil or grease in it and it just wasn't riding up. But other than that, that gun ran fine. The Beretta ran fine. The 617, the Wrangler, everything else ran fine with it other than the LCP II and really the Ruger SR22P. So I don't think this box of ammo is bad. I had 2 duds out of about 150 rounds. Actually, probably only 1 dud out of 150 rounds. Not the end of the world. It's cheap bulk ammo. That stuff's been sitting in my cabinet for probably 5 years now. So bulk crappy ammo sitting for a long time, moved from my cabinet upstairs to my cabinet downstairs, temperature changes. I'll chalk it up to that. But I mean, it does run fine in rifles. It just doesn't seem to like every single pistol. But I know that. I won't run it in the SR22. I won't run it in the LCP anymore. Thanks for watching Cranky Gun Reviews. Have a great day. God bless America. Make sure you support your 2A rights and just have a great day.